sorry guys. I have been fighting this allergy or whatever in the world it is. I don't know. Anyways, let me put this down. All right, there we go. All right, I'm gonna try to be quiet because every time I try to do a video in the house, I got coming in interfering, and then I hear about the punta bitch and stuff on the phone. Oh yeah, this is adult content. Thanks for stopping by, Lady Scorpio, at the crossroads. Because that is me, and I did do my research, and nobody had this when I started. I'm still working towards getting my business, so God, universe, just open the doors for me. All right, so here we go. Yep, and I already hear her getting up there. Jesus criminy, God. Anyways, I want to do a quick video. I went too long on my last one, so I nicked it. So anyways, what I want to talk about here is I want to be able to look forward and look backwards right now at this moment. So about 2 months ago, I had an older woman tell me out of the blue and made everybody stop around of us. She said, "You're getting married." Everybody froze. And we were looking and we were like, "No, you gotta be joking. You gotta be kidding. No way." I'm like, "Honey, this chick ain't getting married because there isn't a man out there for me." Okay? So, what happens? She continues with this for the last 2 months. Sadly, yesterday, she told me, she says, "I won't be able to dance at your wedding, but you getting married." Beautiful old Irish lady, beautiful woman. So anyways, so now here I am. Let me make sure the sound is up. It is. So anyways, so here I am. And I've been going to see this psychic medium who's like me, who can travel the underworld, if you want to call it that. And we're born with these gifts open. And here to try to help other people, and which I have. Sadly, I just don't ever take any money, and nobody ever offers. So I know I was told that was my mission in life, my passion. That's what I was supposed to be doing, because these gifts take a lot from everybody. And anyways, here we go. So he tells me 3 times now, and the third time he told me, I didn't just dismiss it and go on to the next subject. He actually ended the session there. Plus, I was so dead dog tired I couldn't even think straight. Later, I remembered things that I had forgotten. He's adamant too that I'm meeting this man who's a foreigner. And I wrote my best friend out west in California. I'm like, oh my God. Like, remember when I told you I give up my assignment to England to go to Italy? Because I was really eaten up inside. My nerves were so eaten up because I'm like, if I go to England, I'll meet a man, I'll get married to some British guy. And I was really afraid because I need my independence, I need my space. I need somebody who's direct and can get things done. But I also need somebody who's not a callous asshole, because I don't put up with that, I'd be like, whoa, dog, you need to back that shit up right now. You need to go back upstairs, back to your room somewhere, and go away. And that's how I am. I don't like that around me. I don't need that around me. And I mean, everybody has their days and moments, yes. But I feel like sometimes men get cocky because of how our society is. And hear me out when I say this, okay? Our society has did it so that if you're a woman, you get married, you have to have children. I mean, it's even written in the Bible how these women felt awful and felt less of a woman, less of a spirit, less of a human being, less worthiness of God because they didn't have a child. There are so many children out there who need family, who need parents, who need mentors, who need sages, the true elders, So if you want to be a parent, go to an orphanage and help out with the kids. Go do these different things, okay, and help out. Be that person who agrees to just be at the bus stop on certain days to help out, or just to be there to say hello, or to wish warm welcomes to children and students in the classroom every day, and to encourage them to be the best they can walking in the light. I so wish I could have a school like that for people like me who are gifted. So, but anyways, I digress. So I want to do a video and look at all those different parts, because he says my reader says I'm holding on to stuff, and it's true. I've opened up my closet and had stuff come falling out that I had to deal with certain things from where I've been. Totally had injustice done to me, and I had to re-segment it in a way where I wasn't acting on it without realizing I was acting on it and still holding it. So here's my thing. I'm like, okay, I could have a man out there. I could. In society, you know, like you've got the man who's really successful, the woman who's really successful. They get together, get married, or living together for years. And it's like society shuns them. Well, they're not a real couple because they don't have children. Oh, she's a bitch. Oh, she this, she that. She's too much. You know, she's all into everybody's business. She just needs to be a woman and sit in her house. Okay, ladies, you need to stop with the negative stuff. Now, here's where I say the negative thing about women, okay? Because people are thinking I'm saying bad about men. But the thing with women is you promote that kind of behavior. Because when you dog out another woman like that, um, because you're envious and you want to do the same, but you can't, you need to stop. If you can't think and into being in that person's shoes, see, we all come here with a different mission. Maybe your mission is to be the stay-at-home mom. Maybe your mission is to be the at-home mompreneur who goes out and sells makeup or Avon or whatever, and Avon has a ton of different products, or wine even. Maybe that is your thing, but it's not necessarily the thing for someone else who's a woman. We need to stop looking at each other saying male, female. You know, I'll say this and be done. Mr. Covey, I absolutely love Stephen Covey. He talks about how his son couldn't play baseball. He was ridiculed by other parents, how dare they, that he was a boy and could not play sports. But guess what? He was good at being a concert pianist. So, you know what? His dad pulled him out of baseball and put him into that. That child had happiness, love, joy, and grew up with what his mission is. Music is healing. So, and it doesn't matter what you are or aren't. How dogs even sing. Listen to huskies, wolves, and feel how good you feel hearing them. Okay? If you're freaked out, then whatever. But most of us have healing from that. Hearing the birds sing is healing. Hearing a cat purr, that's all music. It's all music. It's all energy and sound waves. So my thing is, I'm sitting here saying, how am I going to find a man who is not going to think I'm crazy with the abilities that I have? The eccentric, I'm not eccentric, I'm eclectic. I have a way of thinking outside a different box. You know, my perfect day would be, if I were married, would be to get up, work out in my home, swimming pool, whatever. We don't have one here, no. But working out, swimming, doing something, having our fruit drinks in the morning and trying to eat really healthy, and saying, you know, on the phone saying, okay, I need my 9 o'clock financial reports every day, Monday through Friday, and Saturday by noon, or Saturday by 11, Saturday by 1, something. So I need to be with somebody like that who has a goal, mission, objective. Holy fucking shit. I gotta go outside. Oh, love. No, I'm doing YouTube live video. Okay, so hopefully the gone. I know, it's like really gets on my nerves. You guys may think I'm rude, but let me tell you what, this other man's woman, this is a family that put the stuff in my hair and my conditioner. The daughters did it. I haven't really said anything to the fathers. They did, and that's when I had chunks of hair falling out down the road. But that's okay, because watch who you fuck with, because you never know who's the hoodoo mama priestess or whatever. Just be funny. Not funny. Not funny to make a woman's hair fall out. So, anyways, so it just gets on my nerves with all that, because it's like you can't get up and do anything. So I sat out here this morning to try to do a video, and then I have to deal with that. Just insane. But, you know, I sit and I think, oh my gosh, how can I do this? How can I even be with another guy? Is he going to be bittered by it? Is he going to be like these jackasses that go out there and write, oh, women will try to tear you down? No, I need somebody to lift me up. I want to be the queen, okay? With a king. I love this guy that I knew in the past. I really did. But I had to tell him one day, I said, listen, I am not going to be the nag. I am not your mama. I'm not here to whoop your butt because you don't know how to be an adult, okay? You know what? Let me tell you something. I have friends, myself included. I'm not coming home to mow my yard and clean the shit where you pissed all over the commode. I am not here to do that. I'm not here to clean up all the dishes and cook and clean and schedule everything in a house when I have my own agenda and my own things I need to do. It's everybody does it together, so we get our stuff done and move on. Or if we have to pay somebody $30 to come mow the lawn, Who every other week? Who cares? Who cares? But it has to be equal in it. It has to be. It has to be something where we're all working together. And if you don't want to spend the $30, then you need to get together and put a schedule together, because you've got to have a presentable lawn. You've got to have a lawn that has energy flowing with it. You got to, if you're like me, I say you, but if you're like me. So when I say I got to be with somebody who's a king and I got to be a queen, yes. This whole concept of, oh, you get married as a woman and then now you got to be beneath the man. Well, there's a time and place for everything. If you're at one of his business events, you merge in and meld in to each person's different personality type, and making sure that you always have your significant other in king status. The same thing when I go out and it's any function, his function or my function, I am the queen. Nobody disrespects me. No one. No one. No one. And if I'm out and a woman comes up and starts getting freaking freshy-weshy or something with me and says some crazy stuff to my husband, I'm going to look at them and I'm going to say, I'm a Scorpio that practices hoodoo. Let that sink in a moment. Oh, I don't believe in it. That's okay, honey. You don't have to believe in it. You don't have to believe in it, but I will take you out. Okay? Don't mess with my man. I am a Scorpio. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because you might get your head lopped off. Seriously. So, but I sit here and I see how eclectic I am and how I think outside of a different box. And I don't know. I'm just looking at him like, am I going to ever have that husband? How am I going to meet a guy who's foreign? And of course, I know it has to be really underneath. It's like a part of me knows and feels like it has to be somebody who's British, because there's just no way. There's no way. I'm not attracted to Middle Eastern men. I'm not attracted to African men. No offense. I'm attracted to British men, Australian men. Russian men, I think, I don't know. I have a stereotype about them because I've studied so much deviant behavior, and their men are kind of rough. Because they've got some really serious situations going on in their country. Really serious. If you really study people and you love it and you embrace it and you're like, whoa, look at that, check that out, you got it. But now if you, I know, and South American men I'm not really interested in. I'm interested in Native American men, but they're not foreigners. This is their land. This is their country. This is it. So I'm like, I don't know. But anyways, and I don't know how I meet anybody who's like so goal oriented. I'm at a time in my life right now, and I'm just trying to reflect backwards and forwards and be able to come back later and watch this video. But I mean, I'm just pulling myself out of homelessness. I'm still paying these crazy people here $400 a month to rent a damn room, and I can't even get in the bathroom. I have to go buy cleaning products because these fuckers be pissing all over everything. Freaking roaches. I just had to pay to clean up and do myself the roaches in here, and we still got them. The rooms are trashed. They got food everywhere, bowls and plates and spoons missed. I just bought a set of like 10 spoons, 12 spoons. They're freaking gone. I got like 2, 3 left. I'm like, this shit's crazy. I'm tired and worn out. And that's exactly what the reader was telling me I am, because I have all these people pulling energy from me and from my business. The void, of course, is today from 10:15 until like 1 o'clock. So at 1, I'm going to do my thing and get my Shopify account up and running. I've already started designing my t-shirts and things and logos and quirky sayings. So, but I'm like, how am I going to meet a guy at this point in time in my life? Because I'm not together yet. I hate the way I look. Yes, I want to be Miss Beautiful. I want my teeth fixed. I have freaking a tooth that's broken out because, the Air Force, those loser asshole freaking veteran or military shit where they put cement in. The cement just crumbled all out finally. It just kills me. And then they don't want to do that. But yet we got people who are in jail that get real feelings. I mean, what the hell's wrong? This country's back asswards. So, anyways, I love America. Don't get me wrong, I do. And, I'm Cherokee, Shawnee. I have a number of affiliates with different tribes. And I think we need to get back into more of the shamanism and the medicine warriors and, what do you call it? The elders. There's another name for it because I don't want to get people confused. Because there's elders. Oh, I'm older than you, so you got to respect me. That's narcissist talking. But I'm talking about the sages, the people who had the wise, the wisdom, that knew and could see intuitively and knew what was going on, or they lived in the world. They seen things. They've been attracted. They're brothers and sisters. So, but anyways, this video is getting too long. But I want to be able to reflect back and say, how wide do I have to open this closet? You know, but I need a man who's strong, who's going to be behind me, beside me, right, left, be in front of me at times. I need somebody who's going to be there, because there's a big thing in front that is a big, serious situation, and it needs to be handled. And I can't have a husband who is going to be charmed or swayed by someone who is narcissistic or someone who is manipulative in a way that causes destruction or stops the forward movement of something that really needs to happen so that all people involved are safe and sound and everyone else can grow instead of being stifled by the briar patch that's overgrown, that can't even produce fruit, that the birds can't even eat. Okay? Raccoons. So, I don't know. It seems almost impossible, but I will look back and see in the future, because this is supposed to happen, I would say, between now and December. We'll see. But anyways, with that, it's Lady Scorpio at the Crossroads out. You all have a great day. Love as always.